Canto 5. The Question of Versailles. Churchill lurched from the backbench wilderness. Round his thick neck dangled the Dardanelles, projecting deep resonance to impress upon Parliament of fascist perils. I prophesize that Berlin maniac has fooled us to the wise. This man must soon attack. Let us urge the world to rally against this cruel dictator. How potent the deterrency if we should pool with Russia. So let us rouse our own country, raising olden vigour. Germany is rearming at a pace. We must build air fleets to stay in the race. The House laughed an indignant laugh. Chamberlain sat him down. From the Berghof, a telegraph plucks from his stately gown. Mr. Hitler is all for peace. Tears drown the single frown. London, March 1938. Nazi Party rally. The moment Max Stemmler stepped from the train, him thrust into an egoistic sea. Religious fervour prescribing his brain, heart leaping up to all the pageantry. Bold church bells cheer. Oh Lord, 'tis glorious! The Führer, he is here. He has come amongst us. Neath nympholepsic fawn fanfare and eagle mantle banner, each dreamy acolytic stare of uniformed stormtrooper, paces fulgurant, flamant, flare, figureheads together, past the Congress bow, pulsing, hypnotic, for the Zeppelinfeld writhing, erotic, where oratory masterful draws the cloud to climax, his beautiful triumphant will spits venom at the Czechs. Justice for the Sudetenland. Max faints, his heart reflects. Nuremberg, June 1938. Conquest of Czechoslovakia. The famous Ides of March, Der Führer acts, imperial intentioning revealed. Taste buds whetted for better Chechen tracks, he summons Hasha to the battlefield. Your poor country stands friendless and alone. You must sign the decree, lest we attack at dawn. Von Ribbentrop shaking his pen, Goering bluffing for the pot. Hasha, dog-hounded round the den, his temperament tired and hot. He faints, but is revived again by Morel's morphine shot. Thus, half a dream in the first flush of day. This broken spine his country signs away. Hitler climbs the Mare Strana, ocean of swastikas, Bohemia, Moravia, his newest provinces, gladly king leading Germany's rejuvenescences. Gladly king leading Germany's rejuvenescences. Prague, March 1939. Providences. As distant peals of thunder drew closer about the Kelstein house, tough zephyrs swirled. No wonder here delusions of grandeur, an eagle's nest perched high atop the world, whose lord commands they'll drive before the snow, wringing his clammy hands, singing, "Bring on the foe." I reckon world needs sorting out, says good old Charlie Sumner, sipping a thick black pine to scout, sat in tap room at Marta. Jerry's for fating, I've no doubt, it says so in paper. We must finish off them Nazis for the Jews. Ah, sniffed the barman, we'd best not lose. Pierre embraced his sweetheart's glow, kissing her salty cheek. Alas, I go to Maginot, shed no tears, Veronique. Ah, partir c'est mourir un peu, she wept, but would not speak. Paris, August 24th, 1939. And wars begin. Dawn's grey warning creeps across the Baltic Sea, a silhouette slow forming on the line. Rough broadsides disturb the serenity, belching from crups of the Schleswig-Holstein. Each solemn thud peppers the Polish shore, earth shatters, scatters mud, the first shots of the war. The Reichstag sits silent, subdued, observing their leader jeer. The Polish race backward and crude violates our dear frontier. Bombs shall meet bombs in bitter feud. Your first captain stands here. In 14, I offered my dying breath. I donned my coat till victory or death. If England dares to test our might in battle once again, then let us fight. Our eagle's flight surpasses her fat hen. We all the way shall war, be it a single year or 10. Berlin, September the 1st, 1939. Don't go too far, Daisy. Sorry to interrupt. Diplomatic formalities. A telegram left the lap of London, bound for a distant British embassy, whose ambassador, thou suave Henderson, delivers to the Reichs-Chancellery. At daggers drawn with Slive on Ribbentrop, voice rugged as the stone found on the Spion Kop. I have the honour to relay to note from His Majesty's court. If Germany acts too late in giving assurances to withdraw from Poland, war state exists twixt our countries. Bad. You have until 11 to decide, from Ribbentrop slithers to Hitler's side. There transfers the ultimatum, his hands have dug the hole. Hitler struck dumb, then war has come, England has served the bull. Goering whispers, if we lose this war, Lord God help us all. Berlin, September the 3rd, 1939. Daisy! A new war. The Sumner clan gathers round a wireless. Rose fiddles nervous with her wedding ring. Kids, shh, says Charlie, this is serious. The crackling voice of their stammering king. Grave parley spoke, an old sensation grew. The bane of common folk, their worst fears turning true. Frida strokes Jem, her jet black cat, gazed up at Harger chimney. So her grandson in an hard hat, motoring across the sea. You know our pat'll be in that. Don't be daft, says Charlie. It'll all be over by Christmas grub. He took his eldest down to Rosegrove Club. As cue ball crack sank winning black. Well, son, what will it be? I think, voice slack. Speak up, Jack. Maybe Merchant Navy. Good choice, lad. Now sup up, got a gas mask for it, baby. Burnley, September 3rd, 1939. Good girl, Daisy. The agony of Poland. As monstrously mechanised juggernaut pours in an endless torrent from the west, seizing maladroit forces by the throat, the Blitzkrieg Führer passes first test. All Warsaw praise, surrounded by the foe, still proud her anthem plays in every radio. Hitler steers his half-track rumble through the war-torn countryside, brandishing a single pistol and whip of hardened oxide. His finest aide-de-camp Rommel makes studies by his side, but coming on that first hospital train, refused to see the soldiers suffering pain. They drove on through the ghostly fog, raking that rat-hole town. A pining dog, a synagogue, charred black from burning down. Where perched a crow, its beady yellow eyes now flecked with brown. Evacuees. Sue caught the child-packed coach out of Poplar. Such sadnesses sends tear tracks swelling up. Now the high-pitched crowds of Victoria heaving like when the Arsenal won the cup. She joined the rest, sobbing sweet maternals, prized from the suckling breast, both her little angels. Onto a squealing train they hop, press noses at the windows, bursting their lungs at every stop, giggles as the whistle blows. Down gulping sandwiches and pop, come Buxton's fun repose. They sew a Frisian reel the first fun time. Moo moo, Mavis cut short her nursery rhyme. As tall tower lights up faces, seagulls squawk through the air. Wee suitcases claimed by strangers, we'll take that young lass there. No, Kenny helps. Me mummy meant us to come as a pair. Blackpool, September the 5th, 1939.